Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nomi Factory GTCEu Hard Mode. Today, here we are today in episode 6. So last episode we were going to, well, we were prepping to go to the Nether. That is, we made the cake. We went into the Nether, did a little looking around, and found some sulfur. Now the sulfur was needed because we needed to make rubber, specifically rubber bars. Let me just pull that up here. So let's see, rubber bars, right? So we needed the alloy smelter, yeah. So raw rubber pulp and the sulfur dust makes you 1 bar. And the rubber pulp, of course, again, gets made via the extractor. Okay, so I think I said that I was going to make some rubber off camera, and I did. I also did a little bit of reorganizing a little bit. I have now these crates, which are nice, big old storage areas. I also did some looking around, went to the Lost Cities, got some bricks, got a drill core pretty easily. So, oh, and here we have some rubber bars that I made up. Also got some plates, or sheets rather, and the sheets are just made via alloy smelter. And I put everything basically that would be component-wise, or wires, tools, all that kind of stuff in here. Also got some anvils. So did a little bit of exploring, did a little bit of reorganizing. Now, there were some comments that I picked up on from probably an episode back at this point, where the piping of my steam was all wrong. My logic was all wrong. I tried to use pumps, or tried to use covers where I needed pumps, but I didn't end up needing pumps at all. In fact, a few people, namely Exa, told me that the water pump just natively outputs fluid. So in that vein, I went over and I resolved that, or I fixed the issue. And now you can see we have these large treated wood fluid pipes. Probably didn't need to make the big ones, but it's not that big a deal. They're very cheap. It's just treated planks, and I have plenty of creosote. Right, so that is outputting into the boiler, so this will never dry out, hopefully. I mean, it shouldn't. But yeah, so we've got plenty of steam in here, and I didn't want to like leave the coal in there in case it was dumb enough to burn through it infinitely. And then also I have here the potent fluid pipes, which is made from copper. Let me just pull it up here. It's made from copper dust, lead dust, and tin dust, and you get 9. And then you just got to smelt that, obviously, in a furnace. Okay, so this is going to be outputting over here into the machines. As you can see, they're all filled up. Oh, and over here, oh, that was a loose thread from earlier. I had that chest there. I also had a conveyor on the side of this. I might put it back in there so it will output items, you know, into the chest. Although, see, these machines are funny in that they need a unobstructed side for steam output. So I can't pipe items in and out, I think, on just one side. I never use the GregTech item pipes, so I don't know if these are bi-directional or not. Someone can probably fill me in on that, or I can figure it out later. I can just go into creative mode and test it out. In any case, I think that's a good enough introduction to what has been going on lately. So let's get into these episodes. So I want to get into LV as soon as possible. There is the steam grinder quest, but it also kind of mentions to get to LV to get the metal bender to reduce the cost, because this baby is 6 bronze machine casings just to make the controller. And then we needed the macerator, we put in gear, and this alone is going to require 22 more bronze machine casings, right? Not to mention input bus, output bus, and a hatch. And these, well, it's 6 bronze per, right? And then that would be like, oh, I don't know the math on that. I mean, I have to figure out how many casings. I think it's like 24. So 24 casings times 20 times 6 plates. You know what? Let me just do this. Calc. 24 times 6. That would be 144 plates. Divided by 2 times 3. Oops. Divided by 2 times 3. If I did the math right, that's about 216 bronze. And I was factoring in the metal bent, the forge hammer, the 2 to 3 ratio or 3 to 2 ratio, whatever it is. Okay. Anyway, let's get into this quest here. So we had made the alloy ingots. We had made the conductive iron ingots. We just need to make the steel alloy wire and the conductive wire. Now, if I remember, a few days ago, I had made up more than enough of the ingots using the forge hammer, or no. I made more than enough. I made more plates because of the forge hammer instead of just using a hammer. Yeah, there we go. I don't think we need. Come on. Conductive. Okay, I have the red alloy. I need the conductive iron. I'll take that just in case. All right. Okay. So let's go over to the forge hammer, and we already have enough red alloy wire, so we just need to make the conductive iron. So that's gonna be 16 plates. So that's 8 times 16 plates divided by 2, 8, 24 in the hammer. I mean, ideally, I should just put them all in there. Conductive iron isn't that hard to come by, but you know, like to be precise sometimes. Oops. And yeah, another thing that I remembered. Terracotta is kind of nerfed in this pack. You used to be able to just macerate it, right? And that would how I would go and make about a butt ton of aluminium. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. Clay dust. So I wonder... Wow, 13 dust, you say. Holy crap. Okay, so that... Oh, it does 2 aluminum. So that's not terrible, I guess. I think it was like, what, 6 or 7 before for input, and you only got 1. So I guess that's not too bad. Clay dust, however, we're going to have to figure out how to go about that. I mean, really just clay production, it looks like, or clay... holy crap. Going to get clay. I'm sure we'll find out something as we move forward. Okay, so anyway, we got the plates. We should just be able to come over here. Is it this way? Yeah. And I think we need only 3. Oop, 3. There we go. Okay. Dust to wires. Okay, so cables. The most basic cables, such as these red alloy cables, can be wrapped in their rubber insulation by hand. More advanced types of cables will require an assembly machine. GT cables can now support RF conversion natively. You can plug an RF machine into an EU cable directly. Ooh, nice. Okay, one thing I just remembered. Or did I? Oh, no, never mind. We're good. I remember about the glass and the rubber part, but I'm pretty sure I covered that last episode because that's how we got the steam extractor. Anyway, so we need 12 red alloy cables, so we really needed to make more of these. Okay. So let's go over to the hammer, and we need, let's see, 9 more plates. So I guess we'll just put in the rest of this. Yeah, screw it. Put them all in there. So 12 cables, right? And I can't wait to get to LV because then we can get a lot of good machines going, like the metal bender, wire mills, all that good stuff to reduce how much materials we are using. I mean, if the early game is this involved, I'm really excited to see what's going to be ahead in store for us. I was kind of reading the Discord and I saw mention of a plat line and how it's really involved in hard mode. Don't spoil me on that, but I want to see for myself when we get there. I'm really excited to see how crazy that's going to be. Okay, so we got the cables. Let me do it like this, maybe. Okay, so those won't connect because I guess they're not conduit carrying cables. Well, maybe I can just, maybe that won't be a good screenshot. Anyway, okay, so complete that. So we have the conduit now. We can make these conduits, right? Okay, so that's not like made dumb by any recipe or any recipe change. So we can do that too. But we want to get into making circuits ASAP, right? I wonder why they have this dynamo here. Small fluid. Let me knock that out real quick. Do I have potent anywhere? I'm trying to remember what the color looks like. Oh, if there's potent, it's probably going to be in the... Nope, it's a pipe. Okay, I must have turned all of the potent. Okay. Let me just cut here. I'll be right back when I get the potent I need for the pipe, and we'll continue on there. All right, back in a bit. Okay, we are back. So I got the potent here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get that made up there. There's our quest done. All right. So the steam dynamo here. The first major crafting project. You'll need a small bit of silver for this dynamo. You won't need a ton of silver and lead just yet, so it won't bankrupt you. Keep in mind the dynamos only output power when burning through fuel. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this doesn't look too complicated. Red alloy plate. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's not very complicated at all. So, great. I mean, we won't have to worry about that too much when we get into LV. But, okay, so I wanted to make the LV 16 amp, and that's going to require, okay, just one circuit, a hole. And we do need, like, the 16 cables here. Thankfully, these aren't too bad to make. In fact, they're very cheap compared to earlier versions of Nomi Factory that I played. So we only need 5 rubber instead of, what, 15 or 16? So that's a gain of, it's a, oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? A deal. I can't talk today. We don't have to spend 11 more rubber to make one of these, so that's pretty great. Okay, so let's get over to the circuitry. I want to make a circuit before this episode's over. Okay, so the substrate is the board part of a circuit board. Yep, the back end. That's yeah. Okay. CEu circuit progression means that you also have to put wires on your substrates for them to be usable. In this case, put some copper wires. Okay. Vacuum tubes, resistors, paper. Make sure to code these recipes. You'll be making a lot of these things. Okay. Okay, so I think it was substrate. No, wait. What was the... okay, yeah, see. So there's the substrate. Wait, what? Wait. What? Okay. Okay, I got really confused there and turned around. Okay, we're not looking at that. There's no way we can make that now anyway. Board. Okay, so like that. We're gonna need a lot of rubber again. But thankfully we have like, oh, okay, we have 500, so that's still a lot. But we also have a big forest full of rubber trees. So let's just go like, I don't know, 18 for now. And we'll mark that off. And now with this in mind, we need copper plates. Or wires. Well, yes, plates and wires, but I'll put that in here for now. Actually, I don't think I'm going to need that much copper. But we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these into the forge hammer. And while that does that, Where'd my calculator go? Calculator. There it is. So a basic circuit. We're looking. Oh, we need to code it first. Okay. So bada boom. Give me a second here. Steel plate. Okay, let me see. Steel plate. It's just, ow. It's just bugging me that it has that or dictionary thing going around it. Okay. So I guess there's no real point to make this one if we're making this one anyway, or we're making copper wires by hand anyway right now. We will upgrade to the fine wire when we get the wire mill, however. Okay, so that and that. Get rid of that. So 16 copper plates could be required for one circuit right now, which is again 4 hammer, 24 copper ingots. So the sooner we can get to LVH, the better. Oh. So we have to, wait, we have to alloy smelt the glass dust into tubes. Interesting. Okay. So that won't require much glass dust though, thankfully. Well, if I wanted to make a lot of these, let's see. I'm trying to think how much the minimum I need to get cheaper things. Okay, so so there's the wire mill. So the wire mill is 2 circuits. Okay. And the metal bender, where's the metal bender? I'll get into that fight. Okay, so I want at least 5 circuits for the time being. So with that in mind, I actually might just go ahead and make the materials off camera and then come back and then we can craft. So that's gonna be a lot of steel there. So after these crafts, I might have to like refresh my steel production. That's not running right now and I need to fix that probably. Okay. So I need about 88 more copper ingots in hand, and I'm going to get those all compressed. Let's see here. I said 88. Oh. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's get these crafted up. So, oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong button. Right, so I probably go ahead and get all these materials crafted up, and then we'll craft it on camera, and I think that will be a good screenshot for this episode. And then, oops, with that in mind, once we get this done, and then this done, we can get into here. Wait, this requires a circuit? Of course it does. Okay. Okay, so I'll get the components, and then I'll come back and craft them. Oh, I'll get all the components for the circuit and come back and craft it together so we can get these 2 quests done on camera. All right, back in a bit. Hey everybody, I'm back. So I got all the components ready, and we're gonna craft it all together on camera. But before that, I wanted to address some things. I remember that it was said in the comments by Exa that Steam recipes essentially require twice the amount of So essentially, let's say a thing costs 2,500 EU, then Steam would require 5,000 millibuckets of EU of Steam. And then the other thing, I remembered that we're going to be needing a lot of sugarcane, and that's one thing that I usually do in a Nomi Factory world. is I make a sugarcane farm. Well, the thing about the sugarcane farm that I do, the observer is going to require some Certus quartz or quartzite or nether quartz in a plate form for us to make that. Otherwise, that's not too bad to make the rest of this. I don't think. Yeah, okay. So that'll be fine. I will need to also make a redstone filter. That looks relatively not difficult. Iron spring. Oh. Wait. Wait, hold on. Where's the sensor? Okay, so back up. That looks good. That looks easy. Now we needed the pressure plate, so that's a spring. And the spring requires long rods. Okay, that's not difficult then. Yeah, so that's doable. We can make that no problem. We'll probably get to that in the next episode. But for now, like I said, I want to get to making the circuits. So let's see. We need the tubes. We need about, yeah, 10 of that. Okay, tubes. Oh my god, that just reminded me of a funny joke that my friends and I would send at each other. Tubes! Do you have any tubes? He'll get that. And to explain it to those who don't know, there was a cartoon that a guy was trying to buy vacuum tubes. And so we would often joke at each other about that line. Anyway, okay, so now we can make the circuit. We got the steel plate component, so let's go ahead and make those circuits. Boop, bada boom. Let's go ahead and put that there. Yeah. Okay, so that opens the door for... Oh, we still gotta make that apparently. Okay, might be a good idea to make that too at some point over there. The dynamo. Okay, so we also need to make this. So conductive iron. We should have some in that lying around, right? Yes, we do. All right. So we need the typical binder components, and I'm sure they didn't change this. Yep. Okay. Bada boom. Okay. It's good because we're going to need this binder later on to make the redstone. We're going to need to make a thing called redstone conduit. And that is how we are going to make the sugarcane farm work nicely. Where the heck is it? Redstone. I'm always so blind at finding this crap. Okay. So red LED wire with the binder. So pretty simple. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and make one of these for now. I don't know if we're going to need that many more, but it's always a good idea to make them, I guess. Okay. Complete that. So now that needs to be done here. And we'll come back to the grinder for sure. But again, like I said before, we want to get into LV before we spend too many resources. So I think I'm going to want to make the 3 that I normally do. Boiler. Okay, that looks relatively unchanged. Fuse quartz. Okay, that's not difficult in the slightest. We have the mold, so we can make that no problem. Okay, back to this. Pretty sure that's already a recipe. No? I guess not. All right. Can we make it... we technically could make it, but that would be double the ingot. So I'll just keep it on this recipe for the time being. Hammer. Oh, damn it. Large hammer. Bada boom. Bada boom. Okay. Oh, good hell. What did I miss? Not that one. Not that one. There it is. Oh, I deleted the wrong thing. There we go. All right. So, I got my work cut out for me here. I'm gonna go ahead and put away some crap. And I'll put these away. Oh, not there. Oh, by the way, I made paper by just breaking down some books that had gone into the Lost Cities for. And honestly, that might be a good idea to just completely go into the Lost Cities, get some books for the time being, and make paper that way until we can get the farm set up. Excuse me. Okay, so we can try and get this going. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of things here. Oop. We're gonna need 9 copper, 24 iron, redstone. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get going with these smelts. So, wait, did I not? Okay, there was only the one there. Wait, what? One copper, 4 redstone. Oh, I'm being dumb. I can't even make it the dust way in this version of the pack. So why is it? Wait, did I? Oh, god dang it. Okay. Copper. There we go. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, what? Copper ingot. Okay, weird. And 9 silver. 18 gold. Cobble. And a flint. I have flint in here somewhere. So I know I'm going to need the furnaces, so that's going to be bada boom, bada boom. And then iron furnaces, so bada boom. There, so that's that part taken care of. Gold rod. Silver rod. Red alloy ingots. So we need 24 of those babies, so that's going to take some time. We can go ahead and make the wrought iron in the meantime. Okay. We could probably go ahead and make some of the coils, right? Coil. And then there a transmission coil, 3 of that. Okay, so we're waiting on the plates there. We're gonna need plates here. Okay. So we're at the end of this episode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get all the plates I need, come back, make the dynamo, and we'll sign off. All right, back in a bit. Hey everybody. All right, we are back. So I'm going to quickly run down through this crafting tree and we will get that done. Where's the button? Where's the item? Here we go. Okay, so 3 of those. Six of that. I think that's it. Wait, is it? Hey, it is. There we go. Steam Dynamo. Oh, let me get rid of that. Steam Dynamo, baby. Okay. So that is that. We opened up the way for the LV power. Let's see. Note, this quest accepts any converter. RF power and GregTech power is incompatible. With your first circuit in hand, you're ready to build a low voltage energy converter. The energy converter is a special device that converts between RF power and EU power. They come in 4 sizes. Yeah. But I guess we can still power RF machines off of EU power? As I was saying that earlier, right? GT cables now support RF conversion natively. You can plug RF machine into an EU cable. So then what was this saying? Okay, maybe it's just saying that the power system itself is incompatible with each other. Okay, well, anyway, that is it for this episode. I will probably do some restocking and crafting off camera to get ready for the next episode when we make this baby. In fact, let me just put that in here. So steel, tin. Yeah, so we're gonna need a lot of stuff next episode. In any case, I hope you did enjoy. Please leave a like or comment down below. It really helps. It shows me your support. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.